Kinda had a bit of an issue earlier. Um, just a bit of an issue earlier. Not a giant issue, but a little bit of an issue. Oh my gosh. All right. Wait, nope. It's a little bit less, a little bit more. Yeah, we're just gonna call that good. We're gonna call that good. All right, we're gonna call it good. Anyways, what I was saying, you know what? I think this hat looks bad on camera, so I'm gonna take it off. All right. Now we're back. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, unfortunately. Oh, lordy. Anyways, what I was saying was that this is the New Year's Eve special. Super duper duper special. And as per usual, for the first 20 to 30 minutes of this stream, we are going to be playing Dig Dug, everyone's favorite game in the entire world. Alright. With apparently some 2017 humor. Alright. Here we go. Anyways, what I was saying is, back when I was a kid, my parents... Oh my gosh. At least I'm still faster than these guys in round 1. If that was like round 7, I would have been cooked. Okay. Now I might have a text coming in. No. It is... Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm just not looking at my phone now. At least not for a while. I was gonna say... So, I had this like TV plug-and-play thing. Don't know if any of you guys have ever had that. But... What I was getting at... Okay, I'm turning this down too. God damn, bro. I just hope that, like, every single time I play Dig Dug... Oh my gosh. Okay. Boom. Every single time I play, or at least so far, it's just been a absolute shit show at times. Okay. Okay, going back up. Going back up. Wait, why am I going back up? I should be digging. Wait, no! I should have just gone to the top or something, but... When I was a kid... How do I only have one life remaining? Or not, I don't even have one life remaining. I have this life, and that's it. It's kind of like real life, I guess. Oh my gosh. Okay. When I was a kid, my parents, we had a beach house, and we had a TV plug-and-play, and I had a friend who lived there, and so they'd come over and hang out with my brother and my sister and I when we were over there. And one of the things we did was we had this TV plug-and-play thing, which I don't know if any of you guys even know what that was, but inside of it, it basically just carried a bunch, carried a joystick and a bunch of old arcade games like Dig Dug. And so we'd wake up in the morning a lot of times, and we just like would play this for... I don't know, like a good long while we ate breakfast or whatever all else. And so this game brings back a lot of nostalgia for me for that reason mostly. And it just was like one of my favorite out of all the games on there. So I wanted to share it with you guys because I felt like it was a little bit more unique than Pac-Man, and still think that's true, considering a lot of times on this in my comment section is just blown up with, what is this game? What is this game? Oh! And, while it's obvious to me, apparently not so much for other people, and I'm kind of shocked because this game's in a lot of arcades, at least the ones I've been to, but maybe arcades just aren't that popular anymore. I will say, like, if you go to, like, a Dave & Buster's or something like that, which is a pretty big arcade chain at this point. Oh, wow, I got him with the rock. that I don't think they carry Dig Dug, or at least the last time I went there. Not that I'm like a regular patron, but I don't think it was there at all. Okay, now we're on round 3. At least I have 1 life remaining. That isn't okay. Got number 2. Yeah, okay. Got this guy. I've been kind of sucking while talking about just random things going into... Okay, here we go. Nope, nope, nope. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, here we go. Round 4. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's just got a lot of nostalgia for me. And I think that's kind of odd as somebody who was growing up pretty much in the 2000s. And 2010s. Oh my gosh. I feel like there's got to be somebody else out there that had that TV plug-and-play thing. God. It wasn't just me, I swear. Oh, wow, we got one of them. No! Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, another thing I was going to talk about, or I was thinking about, wait. Okay. I am amazed at people's, like, responses to some of the, oh my gosh, to some of the videos that I've put. Oh my gosh. I'm not a good multitasker. Not at all. Not in the slightest. I guess this proves that. Just drinking some cold brew. Is anyone else a big coffee drinker? I mean, in my opinion, okay, so we're going to talk about something kind of controversial here. It's pretty controversial. We're going to talk about how I think that overall, I don't really care for pumpkin spice. Like, most pumpkin spice things are pretty meh at best. Like, I found that. Alright? Maybe, like, pumpkin spice candles are nice. But, like, as in, like, pumpkin spice flavorings and everything. Again, like, lattes and stuff. Most of them aren't that good. But one thing I do like is the cold foam or whatever they make for cold brew regarding pumpkin spice. That stuff I always find to be really good. Like, I really like that. But in general, pumpkin spice is overrated. 100%. But I do, if somebody wants to go to a coffee shop for it, I can handle it because I at least have that one thing I enjoy over there. I don't know, coffee's a really big thing where I live. I assume most of the United States, you know, people drink coffee. Maybe not going to like a Starbucks every day because it costs a mint anymore, but I know it's still popular. People still care about it. Okay, here we go with Dig Dug. Boom. Okay, let's see if we can go up to the top. It's a long way to the top. Alright, here we go. Nope, nope. You're not getting past me. Come here, boy. You're not getting past me, not today. Oh, man. I like doing stupid voices. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's fun for me. Stupidity, as general, I think stupid humor is really underrated. Like, yeah, obviously there's whole, like, shows and channels kind of dedicated to it, but I feel like there's a lot of people who say it's immature or dumb, and I fundamentally disagree. Well, I know, isn't that kind of funny, or an oxymoron, that, stupid humor is dumb, and I think that's stupid. But what I'm trying to get at, okay, I'm going up, let's see if we can get this guy with this rock. Nope. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, 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 boom. It's a celebration. Alright. Alright, boom. That's the other thing, chat. If you're in here, tell me, what are you doing on New Year's? What's your saddest or happiest New Year's story? Tell me. I want to know. I can tell you mine right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so probably one of my favorite New Year's memory is back when I was in college still, but I was living at home at this time. I had a bunch of friends show up to my house. Parents knew about this. In fact, they were there. And it was just a bunch of good family friends and everything. And we got together and we were all just like drinking and playing Mario Kart. And it was a lot of fun. Love that. That was one of my favorite New Year's memories. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess a lot of my favorite memories kind of revolve around that. Like, for instance, like, I talked about the coast and how a lot of times we'd play this game. Oh my, yep. Alright, got that guy in PD. No problem. Don't even trip, dog. I got you. And we'd run Super Smash Bros. Upstairs until midnight, or damn near midnight. We'd come downstairs and celebrate with everybody, but up until then, it was pretty much like a Super Smash Bros. And just Nintendo games in general. Oh, God. Nintendo Games Marathon. Yeah. A lot of good memories at the coast. I remember one year... Okay. This is a funny year. So one time I'm at the coast, right? Mom has like one of her friends over, her boyfriend at the time, and his son comes along. He's a little bit younger than me at the time, and this is when I'm like late teens and everything. So we're bored as hell. There's nothing to do, and I guess, you know, my brother's upstairs playing games per usual, I think. Either that or... I don't know what he was doing. But he didn't come along with me, which was a little bit disappointing. That's a common theme as I got older. My brother was hesitant to hang out with me as often. But, my friend at the time... and my other friend, who still I talk to a lot, not that the other guy isn't my friend, we just totally lost touch, as you do when you get older. And we go down to the beach in January, which I know not too many people like understand this, because you think of the beach and you're thinking like California, you're thinking about probably the Florida, the Keys, you're thinking about like tropical sunny beaches type thing, like Hawaii. Alright? But no, that is not where I live. Where I live, the coast is very cold in January, and rainy, and windy. But I, without any firewood that I brought down, no kindling, nothing, just... Dude, I thought I was out of range. Talk about fire and kindling, and then I get shot down with fire. Okay, going back. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting blown up by your freaking... now I'm acting timid. It's round 3, and I'm over here worried about what's gonna happen. Alright, here, let me see if I can get this guy. He's just gonna go to the top. I need to go up. Alright, we got this. We got this. Don't even worry. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Boom. We're done. We got it. Got him. What I was gonna say, though, is so... I am known as the Fire King as a joke amongst my friends. And we went down to the beach in January. The sand is so cold that it's like frozen little clumps, basically. I mean, not entirely frozen, obviously, but it's damp and it's really cold, and it's just all sticking together. And I somehow managed, just with my friends finding tiny sticks and things that are sitting around, still manage to make a fire. And I cannot undersell how much of a pain in the butt creating that fire was. Creating a fire on the coast in January is like making a fire in a frozen tundra, I swear. It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Alright? And, oh, man. Okay, so anyways. So, I create this fire, and it was actually warm enough to keep us warm in the middle of January. I mean, or not the middle of January. What the hell? I've talked about this for a really long time, and I want to keep, I probably just want to keep over-exaggerating, so I'm saying the middle of January, because it's going to be colder in the middle of January than it's going to be at the beginning of January, or at least out here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Anyways, and December 31st, this happens, and, yeah, it just was not cool. From the standpoint of just, we were so bored that we go down there to kind of have some separation so we can just talk about whatever, hang out, and not really worry about, parents or whatever. And, yeah, that kind of turned into just a real snooze fest, guys. I guess what I'm saying is just going and hanging out with family and playing board games. Oh, that's what it was. My mom's always trying to get us to play board games. Does your guys' moms and, just parents in general try to get you to play board games a lot? My parents do. And it's never, fun board games. It's not like we're playing, I don't know, Magic the Gathering or learning how to play that together. It's, Pinochle. I don't know if anybody's even heard of Pinochle, but you play it with you play it with a standard deck of cards, and I've never even bothered to learn it, despite many attempts to try to teach me, because I just don't care. It looks boring, and my brother says it's boring, so I believe him. And my mom tries to teach us it because it was something she played with her parents a lot, and my stepdad a lot, and I just don't have any interest, man. There's other things that I connect with my grandparents and my mom over that have absolutely nothing to do with card games, and I am okay with it staying that way. Yeah, a big thing that my mom and I connect over, well, kind of, is, at least a little bit. It's not like we do exactly the same stuff, so it's not 100% relatable, but we can at least talk about this pretty consistently because it's a shared interest. Is I really enjoy running, and long distance running specifically, and she does that sort of thing too. So I haven't been doing that as frequently, so if I am a little out of shape, bear with me. I'm not going to blame it entirely on this, because you can't really have any excuses when you're training hard. You just can't. You got blisters on your feet, tough shit, you gotta keep going. You got whatever, there's always an excuse. Rolled your ankle a little bit, gotta run on it because you gotta get those miles in. That's just the mindset I'm always in when I'm doing these sort of things. I am. It's just how I'm kind of wired. I don't know how else to put it. And, yeah, I've just always really enjoyed that stuff. Or, actually, I'm not going to say I always enjoyed running. At first, I really hated running. When I was in middle school, I was so bad at it. I wanted to do it because, I don't know, my mom did it, and I thought maybe it was something that I could do. Nobody's going to, kick you off the team, and it could help me get in shape. So I went ahead and did it. And in middle school, you didn't even have to run, I think, a full mile. Alright, it was that low of a standard. And I went ahead and joined cross country and just absolutely sucked. I couldn't even finish the race in full. It's not like I was slow. It's not like I didn't do the training. I just couldn't finish the whole thing because my endurance just sucked, and maybe I just didn't have the will to truly complete this thing. And yeah, but many years later, well, not many, what felt like many years later, in high school, my sophomore year, I joined cross country again, started training with everybody, and I tried a lot harder, I'd say, and I just really loved running. I loved the people there. I loved that whole group. It was a lot of fun. And ever since then, I just loved running. And even before then, like slightly before, I don't know what came over me, but I just decided to start running. And then my mom signed me up for like 10Ks and 5Ks. And we just went out and did that sort of stuff together all the time with like my best friend and everything, and it just became such an instrumental part of my life, and it never is fully left. Like there's been years where I just haven't done it. Like there's been times in my life where for whatever reason I just kind of gave up on that whole thing, but ultimately running has always been something that's incredibly important to me, and I've taken incredibly seriously. When I was training for a marathon at one point, I literally ran 200 miles in 2 weeks. I ran 3 marathons every Friday for 3 weeks while still training during each week, running about 60 miles, 60 to like the mid 55 range, or like mid 50s. And I don't know. I don't know what came over me, what made me decide to want to train at that intensity. But I don't really care about the accomplishments that I made as much as I care about just the training. I take a lot of pride in that because it's not easy when there's nobody that's training with you, and you kind of just want to protect your mentality, I guess. You don't want to be around others because you don't know how many people called me insane. When I was running like 80 miles in a week, people thought I was crazy. They thought I was going to overdo it. They thought I was going to injure myself, and they kept telling me, no, don't do that. And I was just like, this is about me during like the prime of my life, seeing how far I can go. Like, I want to know I gave it everything, and I want to see how far I could go. And there were times I pushed myself to my limit. Like I wasn't going to finish, whatever I started, because I started with shin splints and tried to run like 18 miles or something like that. And but I kept going. I took 1 day off every week. I ran 6 days every week, and I took every Saturday off. So typically what I would do is I'd start on Sunday, go through Friday. Friday would be my long run. Generally, I'd like eat a metric ton afterwards because it'd be really long. Like most times probably within... the 18 mile to marathon range. I didn't run marathons regularly as my long run because that's just too much of a toll on your body. It just is. But that being said, it's not like I did a bunch of tiny weenie runs either. And I'm not saying that to diminish somebody who can only run 8 miles, but when you get to a point where you can just like shoot the breeze with people who are on a bike while they're trailing you while you're running 8 miles, eventually, certain runs just don't feel like a big deal, despite being a big deal if you just like take it into like the average Joe's perspective, And I get it. Like, it's kind of crazy to even me to think that I did that in hindsight. Like, now I struggle to run 3 miles every day. That's a problem, because I just took so long off. I mean, part of it's, there's many reasons why. And I'm probably not being as forgiving to myself as I should be. That's a big problem for me because I motivate myself a lot of times by, telling myself, oh, I'm not doing well enough. There's things I could improve on. There's things I could be better at, and I'm not satisfied. I want to be better, and I want to be the best version of myself. And so sometimes I think I'm too hard on myself and not just as appreciative of how I've managed to do some amazing things in the time that I've been doing this, I wish, really I do, I wish that I wish I could just get to a place to where I could be appreciative of how far I've come while still feeling motivated to continue to push myself. But I find, at least for me, if I'm not like basically beating myself up and still being like, it's not good enough, push harder, fight harder, like you've still got more to give. Like I have a hard time just still picking myself up every day and just keep going. And that's not everybody. Some people are just motivated by all sorts of different things. Like some people are just motivated by praise, and that's great too. And that's like something that I've struggled with, is being supportive to people and the ways that work for them, because I just see what works for me, and it's like I want to see like a one-size-fits-all kind of deal, because it's like, oh, this is what got me to a place where I was really successful, so you want to just be like, oh, that's how I do it for other people. And people don't work that way. They have all sorts of different things that motivate them. It's just kind of how it goes. I wish that sometimes I would have been better at understanding that, because I think if I had tried harder to have a better understanding of that things overall would have been probably better for our relationship. Not that like that ended a relationship for me. It's not like I'm that crazy. But I will say though, when you're in that mode, you definitely disconnect from a lot of people because they're just not on the same wavelength as you. You're not doing the same stuff. And it's really hard to be around people who aren't like in the same mindset as you, aren't pushing like you, and still like keep going. I didn't mind it as long as the person was supportive in those moments. Like if they were like, oh, I get it, you have to stretch, you have to eat this way, you have to hydrate this way, you have to do whatever. If they're pushing me to take care of myself and do the things that I don't want to do that are going to help me. Like I hated stretching. I still hate stretching. But my girl, my partner, she pushed me so much to make sure I was doing that because she knew how important it was to me not getting any injuries. And I'm really appreciative of that. I probably don't tell her enough that I appreciate her support as much as I do. Even with this, she's great. I try to be that for her. I think I'm not as good at it as she is, to be completely honest with you. I try to be better, guys. I do, I'm not a perfect person by any stretch, but I try to be better every day. Even if I'm not successful, I'm gonna try, And believe it, I'm far from successful on just constantly making what I consider at least to be the ethical choice, the right choice. Like a lot of times I'm just not. It's hard, man, when you hold yourself to like higher standards. And I think that's part of what it is. Like I just hold myself to higher standards of like who I want to be and how I want to present myself. I will say though, I do curse like a sailor. Like that, there's not, oh my god, why did I do that to myself? And that probably does need to change. I wish I could change that about myself. If I were to change one thing really easily that I think would be probably good for me overall, and just how I interact with most people, it'd be my, God, man, I really thought I was gonna get that guy with that. It'd be just not cursing. Like I could live without that. If I could just eradicate that from my existence, that'd probably be a net positive for my life. At the end of this round, if I make it out of this round, gonna sip my coffee for a moment here. Oh! Let's go, let's go. Let's go up. Oh! Okay, okay. Hey. Love you. That definitely wasn't my girlfriend, or not my girlfriend, my partner. The hell. God, now that's been a minute since I've said that. We've been together far too long for me to refer to her like that. God, you want to talk about something? I don't need, you know what? I don't need to talk about marriage. That's way too controversial. Or, well, I don't know if it's controversial. I feel like there are some people who are very opinionated, though, about marriage and what it looks like, what the importance of it is. You know, I've definitely noticed that. There's some people who hold it as incredibly important in their lives. And if they don't handle it in a way that they see, or if somebody doesn't handle it in the way they see fit, they definitely have to make a whole thing about it. Gotta make sure my, oh, good lord. GG. Oh, we're 31 minutes. This will be our last game before we flip over to Monkey Ball, guys. Gotta give the people what they want. It's provocative, God. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get this done. Nope. We got one guy. We're gonna get two. We got both. Boom, 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 bango. Bingo, bango, peaches and mangoes. Alright. That's my little celebration. Trying to make bingo, bango, peaches and mangoes a thing. I've been saying it for a long time now. I think it's just silly, but it's fun. I'm gonna make it a thing. That's what I'm talking about. Dumb humor. Love dumb humor. Get over it, guys. It's just how it is. That may be a really stupid joke, but I love it. So deal. Alright, here we go. Finishing off that guy. And we're gonna move on to the next. Thank you, next. Oh, you wanna hear a funny joke that one of my friends used to make? Okay, for context, just so you know, it was pretty funny because he's a gay guy, but he would constantly just go up to me and quote Def Leppard, being like, "I wanna touch you!" I don't know, I thought it was funny. I mean, the joke kind of got old, but it was funny. Regardless, it was funny. Haven't hung out with him in a while. Oh my god. I want to talk about a little bit of disappointment there. Oh hey, my buddy Gigglepunk is starting to play Palia. Not that you leave this stream for that. How dare you? Oh my gosh. Boom. Oh my gosh. You know what was funny? One of my most controversial videos, like to dislike ratio, was me talking about apples. What the hell is wrong with you people? Apparently apples are at a really opinionated about your guys' apples. You guys deeply care about apples. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to the top. Nope. I thought for sure that was gonna save me, but apparently not. Boom. Pump it louder! Boom. I keep saying boom, but I like it. It emphasizes some shit. Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know what your guys' deal is, though. You guys really care about apples, but you guys hate celery. That is what I have found. You agree with me on the celery thing. People don't like celery, but apparently you talk shit about apples, and everything goes haywire. I don't know why. Oh, I still haven't quit Dig Dug. Yeah, we gotta change over to Monkey Ball here. So I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna change over to Monkey Ball. Gonna cut the feed on... Oh, gotta get this out of the way. Not that you guys don't know exactly what's happening in chat, but let's say you don't. In theory. Okay. Now we're playing some Monkey Ball. If you are out there, let me know. Super Monkey Ball seems to be the move. Everybody loves this game. I don't know. There's literally one active viewer for this game on Twitch right now, but I'm still playing it. I'm going with this guy just because I like the... I've been using that skin for Baby for most of the game, if not damn near all of it. The only other person I've used is Sonic. Really. I know that probably means that we should change it up, but nah, I just like sticking to this guy because, well, I don't know, maybe I'm just used to it, but that's what we're doing. Yeah. Oh, okay. If we're going to talk about not controversial. If we're going to talk about fruit some more, I will say this. Because I didn't talk about bananas, but bananas, for me at least, are an S-tier fruit. I don't know if you guys think bananas are an S-tier fruit, but I think bananas are an S-tier fruit. Sorry, if you don't agree with me, get over it. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, I love bananas. They're pretty great. Oh, my God. Okay, let's try to do this again. Boom. Okay, we're apparently going to try this one more time. Oh! One of my favorite things to do with them when they start to get overly ripe, my stepmom used to do this for me a lot when I was running like cross country and all that. She would wait till they were ripe, cut them in half, and then put them in the freezer, and then I would eat them frozen. And I'll tell you what, guys, frozen bananas are pretty damn good. I don't know if you guys like frozen bananas, but they're pretty damn good. Got a lot of banana takes today. Ooh. Yeah, another thing is, I don't think strawberries are the best berries. Sorry, it's a blackberry. My favorite berry is a blackberry. And I'm not talking about Marionberry. I'm talking about blackberry. Like the stuff you find on thorn bushes and like off the side of the sidewalk because it just won't go away like a freaking weed. That is my favorite berry. I just have so many great memories picking them. They're delicious when they're ripe. You can make a really good cobbler with them. They're fantastic. Or a dump cake. You can make a really good dump cake with them. And I know that might be... I just remember one summer I spent a whole day pretty much just picking that so that I could make a dump cake. And it was the most satisfying thing. Oh. Yeah, it's just really satisfying. So, that's another thing. And while we're at it, let's talk about some ice cream. Let's talk about ice cream, bro. Ice cream. is obviously an S tier dessert. I don't understand why anybody would think otherwise. I don't even care if you're lactose intolerant. I know lactose intolerant people who still consume ice cream no matter what because it's that damn good. And it is that good. Sorry, not sorry. I think if we're going to talk flavors, oh man, I don't know what. Ooh. I guess if I'm going to talk Ben and Jerry's specifically, because Ben and Jerry's is important to me because I said so. I'd say, oh man, I like the s'mores flavor that they have. I really like the s'mores flavor of Ben and Jerry's. I don't know if you guys care for that one. I really like that one. Oh, what the hell? This one moves? Um, I like their mint cookie one quite a bit. I like. Oh, what? So this thing's just passed off between. I'm gonna get you. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till this thing moves again. Okay, it's bouncing there. And it's gonna bounce. Oh man, I can't track this thing. Baby, come back! You can blame it all on me! Come on, damn it. Just come here. No! Oh god. We're never gonna catch up to this thing. But if we're just talking about general flavors, I actually don't. I think I was talking about this yesterday. I don't, or the other day. Oh, what? We were almost there. Nope. Okay. No, I was gonna jump off the cliff before they. If I'm going out, I'm going on my own terms. All right. No, I just. I don't know. What else is there to talk about that's. Let me think. What else is there to talk about that might be going on recently? You know what? I was talking about this because we were talking about Nintendo, and I was just mentioning this. I want them to make a really good Pokemon game. Like, I know we have the capabilities, boys. I want to see Nintendo make a good freaking Pokemon game. I want to see it. They have been making trash Pokemon games. We had some promise with Arceus Legends, but ever since then, I have just been disappointed. I literally couldn't get through Violet and Scarlet just because it was just so bad. For a quote-unquote open world, it was really bad. Like, Sword and Shield were better. And that's saying something because they weren't even that good. So, you know, I literally bought a Nintendo Switch just because I was so nostalgic for Pokemon and hadn't played a Pokemon game in a long time. That was the whole reason at first. So I could just play something like Let's Go Pikachu, which was a remake of an old Pokemon game to begin with. So I don't know about you guys, but I really want to see a good Pokemon game made. And I think it's kind of funny as I'm playing a Sega game that I'm talking about Nintendo. But that's how I feel, man. Oh, here's another thing. I'm tired of Call of Duty. Like, just I'm just tired of all these big franchises that just don't care about their games anymore because they know people are going to buy it just because it's a reputable brand. It's annoying. I mean, it's no different than, like, I guess probably certain clothing brands even. Like, Nike's gone way downhill. I don't know if you guys have noticed that at all, but Nike has gone downhill in quality depending on what you're buying. If you spend a lot of money on their more expensive items, I think the quality is still good, but you're paying way too much. I will say that. Like, there's some good Nike running shoes out there, but there's also like cheap ones that are crap. But they'll still sell it as if it's like, you know, Nike's best quality, and it's not. You got to pay like insane prices for their better gear, like $200 sometimes or more, depending on like what it is. So, like the Vaporflies or whatever, those things I think were, when I bought them, really $220, I want to say, and they resold for like over $300. I don't think that any running shoe, like this isn't even a pair of Jordans that's like, sneakerheads go crazy over or something. This is just a running shoe. No running shoe, no matter how much demand there is, should be running for over $300. And I'm not saying Nike's selling it for over $300, but resellers shouldn't be selling it for over 300 damn dollars. Like that's just crazy talk. That is pure crazy talk. Not ever going to spend that much for a running shoe. I might spend a lot of money, and I don't even think I'd spend a lot of money now on Jordans or anything. If I'm going to spend money on a casual Nike shoe, it's going to be a pair of Air Force Ones that I really like and some colorway that I really like. I really like how comfortable Air Force Ones are. Air Force Ones are my favorite Nike shoe. We got it. I finally got it. Wow, that was kind of cool how I did a little loop. Yep. My favorite running shoe, if I had to pick a brand overall, when I was training at my peak, I think I used a Brooks running shoe, but I started off wearing, it wasn't Asics, but Asics is a good brand. When I first started running, I was mostly running with Mizuno's. I'm just skipping that because, I don't know, whatever. I know it's the story mode. I know you guys all deeply care. I'm skipping it. I'm too cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, wait. Couldn't you just... Yeah, this is stupid. Like, literally, you can just go, like, across on the easier one. And maybe it's just because you need like actual momentum? No, I could probably do that without the momentum. All right, so I'm just going to. Yeah, but I started off, I'd say, running in Mizuno's, which is kind of odd. Probably not a whole lot of... Oh, wait, no. It was Saucony. Saucony was the first running shoe I wore back in middle school. And then in high school, I wore Mizuno. And then I still wore Mizuno, I think, in college. It wasn't until I started running on my own did I transition to different brands. But I had friends and things that, stuck to Asics like religiously. Asics is really good. I don't know about now. And I haven't rented a pair of their shoes. Oh, you can still go. Why haven't I just been doing that, man? Why haven't I just been taking the easy route when I can? But when I was at my peak, I ran in Brooks. And this isn't like a I'm not trying to sponsor Brooks. I'm just trying to tell you guys what worked for me. They're all the same. Why the hell would you... Oh, I guess there's more bananas. I just want to complete the damn thing. Yeah, so I ran the most in Brooks. Specifically the Brooks Ghost Max when I was doing the really high mileage. And that felt so weird at first because they were just so heavy. Like my legs felt heavier wearing those shoes because there was just so much additional padding and I wasn't used to that. So it was kind of difficult of a transition. God, what was I wearing? It wasn't like the Ghost. I wasn't wearing like the Ghost before then. I don't even remember honestly where I was at or what I was wearing before that. What was I wearing before the Ghost Max, man? I couldn't even tell you off the top of my noggin. Okay, here we go. Got down. So, yeah. But I loved specifically paying attention to, what the hell? So this wasn't the answer. Can I go around this way? Is that the answer? Alright. So you can go around this way. I don't know if I'll finish it in time now. Oh, damn. I'll have to keep that in mind the next go. Anyways, so yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly what I was running with the whole damn time, like, to be completely honest with you, but I did wear the Ghost Max a lot, but I will say this, The Ghost Max allowed me to run in a with pretty trash running form at times because my legs would get heavy, like I was saying, because I'd be running so much mileage, and some of that is definitely on me, man. Oh, I see. It's connected to this now. So maybe if I go back around, we will see some changes over here. Is that the case? Yeah, but I loved running and I did a lot of additional weightlifting and things like that. Also, did a lot of pull ups. I used to do 100 pull ups a day. Um, I would run in the morning and then, again, I work mostly remote. I go into the office, but I would wake up in the morning like 5 a.m. I'd go on a run. Um, and then later on, like around little after lunch, like let's say 2, 3. A lot of times when I'd be off of calls with people and it was mostly just me interacting with my boss, and he knew what I was up to and he knew that I'd work later in the day after I got done. So, which I did do. And so I would go and cycle for about 30 minutes to an hour after that just to gain more stamina. Oh, Lord. Come on, man. Faster. Faster. That was stupid. And then I would do some weightlifting with dumbbells and I would do pull ups every day. I do pull ups and I do chin ups and I'd rotate every day, but I do the same number. So they were slightly different exercises. And no, I did not do push ups. After that, I was so exhausted. That was one thing I could have done probably more of is more exercises that focused on abs. But I just got so tired, man. And then after that, I'd work and then I'd cook dinner. I'd eat a lot of food, a lot of food. And then I would pretty much just hang out and chill and recover. I'd probably ice bathe a lot depending on the amount of stuff I was doing. Dude, how are we even supposed to get through this? Oh, I almost made it. I think I just got to jump once I hit that button. Anyways, so let's try this again. Let me try this. Nope. Alright, I'm going to try that still. I'm still going to try that. Oh. Let's go. No. Man, I wonder what the most, uncontroversial thing that people are still going to get upset about that I could say. Making a take on, I still can't get over the fact that people actually were so heavily opinionated on apples. That is crazy. I literally could not even, okay. That was getting closer. I genuinely want to pull that off. And you guys can say, oh, just do it the way you were doing it so you can make it. I don't care. Oh. Damn. Okay, we were close. We were close. I just need to get in a little bit more speed. And I think I know the way. This is the way. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom. Boom. Oh! So close. Yeah, so I don't know. I think weightlifting is way overrated, but I mean, not because I don't think gaining strength and getting muscular is bad, but every single time, when I did that when I was in my late teens, really early 20s, I gained a lot of muscle. I'm just naturally built like a bigger dude. I just am. But I know that may not show it, but I am pretty broad. I feel like I don't look it on camera. That being said, though, I do genuinely believe me. Even if I started just doing push-ups and pull-ups, I would start looking a lot broader and stronger. It's just that's just how I am. I don't get down to like that really small frame that you expect of most long distance runners, and I can definitely tell that has slowed me down. That's probably not the only thing, but you know what I mean. It's just maybe I'm just coping. All right, going back, going this way. Ooh. Oh man, I'm still thinking about like what is the most controversial thing that is I would just like not expect, like apples. Oh man, let me think. Let me think. What's popular? Oh, how about this? College football is trash now because of the transfer portal, because no team can build off of a good season, because all, or at least not the small schools, they can't build off a good season because the guys will just leave. At this point, I'm seriously questioning whether or not they should just do a draft for college football. I mean, like, I don't even know how that would work, but I'm almost of the mind that they just need to do that and then have people like sign contracts to play all 4 years. I mean, they can still make money or whatever, but like if maybe the first two, three, like just make it to where somebody has some damn consistency for a couple of years. Like I know, obviously, like for instance, Arch Manning turns to Texas. Great. Quinn Ewers, I think, played all his. Did he play all his time at Texas? I don't remember. But point is those guys were consistently there. They knew they were coming back. All that sort of stuff. It's not like if Arch Manning decides to stay another year in college football that he's leaving Texas unless Texas wants him gone. So, uh, you know. I know this is like a really random like place to bring that up, but that's just like something I've thought about many times because I used to genuinely care a lot about college football. Like growing up, it was like I liked it more than the NFL. I'd pay attention to every game of my favorite teams, all that sort of stuff. Now, I could not care less. It's just it became boring to me. And I used to even a couple of years ago, I'd keep it on. Okay, that is just a failed thing. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of doing it. I've done it one too many times now to really. Oh no. Okay, I'm still gotta try to go down quick. I don't know why this thing is called gimmick, but nah, it doesn't matter. I'm not the one that made it. It doesn't matter. Okay. I need to continue to try to go fast. I mean, literally, I got to the end with like 1 second to spare. I can't do that again if I want to win. No. Okay. No. I thought I was going to possibly clear that. That did not happen. Oh, gosh. I don't know, chat. What do you think is like something that you've noticed is way more controversial than it should be? Okay, going back here just so I can make this jump. No. Gotta go back so I can make this jump. Boom. Made the jump. Okay, slow down. I didn't think it was going to be like freaking vegetables. I think it's, you know what? I will say this. I like Brussels sprouts. I don't think there's too many people that really enjoy Brussels sprouts. I do. Sorry, not sorry. Especially when they're cooked well. Got it. Yeah, you can make Brussels sprouts though really well. Or they can be great if cooked right. Cook them with like a little bit of bacon And I know that kind of defeats the purpose of a vegetable, but it's still delicious. And I don't care. What the hell did I just do? Alright, I'm just gonna look at this thing, even if I'm not... Okay, there's this rotating little pad. Where's the actual goal here? Oh, it's behind that thing. Let me see if I can... Oh, wow. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, here it is. It's right there. Alright. Maybe I just need to try to go over here. I don't know. I just gotta wait for it. I just keep bringing up vegetables now. It's just, I got vegetables on the mind, I guess. Oh. I guess here's like one of my... Here's another thing. I've got this opinion that I think might... Well, I don't know. I'm just playing this game, man. It's a good game. I think Monkey Ball has been an absolute great game to play while streaming, and I think it's incredibly underrated. I will say that. I think this game is underrated. Monkey Ball, or Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. It's just like that. It's a long name to say, I will say that, but you can buy it for like almost every platform, I think, just about. Should play it. It's been a lot of fun. Okay. No! Okay, I'm pausing real quick. I just want you guys to know that if I'm failing at this game, I'm blaming you. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that, but you get my point. Oh, wow. Oh, here's one. I, generally speaking, like cold weather more than I like hot weather. Most people I know don't like the rain, don't like it being cloudy, don't like the cold, but I fundamentally disagree with that assessment, and I'll tell you why. I like the cold because I like wearing sweatshirts, I like wearing coats. The only thing I don't like about the cold... Okay, that was stupid. The only thing I don't like about it being cold outside, it's not the rain, it's not the clouds, it's not that it gets dark by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's that I have to wear pants. I don't like wearing pants. I like shorts better than I like pants. Alright? I do. I don't like wearing jeans. I don't like wearing... I don't like wearing Dockers. I don't like wearing any of, like, you know, formal pants. I just don't like wearing pants. And I don't know if that's just because I have big legs or what it is, but I don't like it. As a kid, I don't think I cared, but as an adult, it's like if I had to choose, I'm choosing shorts every time. Yeah, I don't really like dressing formally. I think it's fun on occasion, but I don't like doing it every day. It's just too much work. I just want to throw on a sweatshirt and some shorts and chill. Like, if in my optimal world, that is what I'm doing all day. Period. Like, it's just, well, I will say that while I do not like formal clothing, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, I do like wearing flannel. I do. Like, I like wearing flannels. And I like wearing button-down, like, shirts like that are warm, that are made with, like, wool, like Pendleton type stuff. Like, I like wearing that. That is enjoyable for me. And I know I haven't worn that on stream, but I do enjoy that. It's just, it's a good, moderate weather, like, fall type weather. It's a good fall choice. That's the other thing. I also believe that... Ooh. I believe that every fall you should be listening to metal and grunge. That's what the season's for, man. It's for Nirvana. It's for the Misfits. It's for uh, Iron Maiden. All those. But how do you not listen to Fear of the Dark during Halloween? I'm just saying. It's not explicitly Halloween music, but I think metal provides some great dark songs for the season. All right, period. It just does. And I would say, although I will say you can listen to rap pretty much any time of the year, and I'm good with that. Man, it's crazy to me how rap is becoming less mainstream. Like, I remember back when I was in high school, like, you could, and even if you didn't like rap, and I loved rap, there's no way you could escape it. People were talking about every big Kendrick album that was being released, every big ASAP Rocky album that was being released, Tyler the Creator, all those people at the time. And Travis Scott, all those people, they couldn't miss. They could not miss, dude. And even like small time people were still doing pretty well numbers wise because the genre was just that strong at the time. Now I don't really feel like I get that same vibe from a lot of these. Oh man, wow. That was clean. That was clean, brother. All right. Yeah, I just don't see that. And now dude, I hate country music. It is seriously butt cheeks. I don't know why everybody is getting into country music right now, but it is absolute butt cheeks. I don't mind some of that like southern drawl. It's kind of like Big X the Plug kind of has that a little bit. And I know we're going back to rap, but I don't understand country music and the appeal. It's just not my thing at all. And I don't get it. And I'm sure it's changed, and it's changed a little bit compared, like, the country music you got in the 2000s or the 90s is obviously not the same as it is today. But I still hate it. I don't like it. I don't like country music, and I have given it a shot. All right, don't hate on me. It's just how it is. I can't control what I do and do not like. I can't, and it's trash. I like rock, classic rock. I like indie. I like alternative. I like house music even. Like, I love all that crap. I just don't like country. I'm generally pretty open to whatever genre, but I just typically don't like country. I can't think of a single country song that I'm like, oh yeah, that's the best. You know what I mean? I can't think of anything like that. Nothing remotely like that. Can't think of it. Sorry, guys. Oh man, that was trash. So, yep, that's definitely something I think that's going to be unpopular because I know that genre is kind of making a comeback. And I'm sorry for not being on the same page as the rest of you, but it just kind of is what it is for me. Oh my gosh. What am I even supposed to do there? Do you guys like country music? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Do you guys like country music? I think if you do, that's okay. I'm not going to dislike you if you like country music. That's not what I'm here to preach by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. I can't go on that side. But that, and I don't really care for Taylor Swift. But I think I already mentioned that. But it's kind of just, I guess, yeah, if I had to think about pop music, I mean, The Weeknd comes to mind, but he's been around for forever and a half. Why did I do that? But if I had to pick like one person that's really recent right now that I really enjoy pop wise, it's Somber. I really like Somber. And my brother, when he heard that, said, "Isn't that like a girl artist or something like that? Like, isn't that for girls?" And I thought to myself, who the hell cares? I also like Chapel Roan. Does that like matter? No, I just enjoy the music. It's creative, it's interesting, and I enjoy it. Like Pink Pony Club, I don't care if you're a guy, woman, it doesn't matter. It's a good song. It's a good song, man. 12 to 12 is a good song. I don't care. Deal. That's just the reality. Oh, damn. How do I get over that thing? I'm just going to watch this for a moment. I get that. I don't even know. I guess that's literally the only... Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the only possible way is just to rush it. I could not even tell you. Could not even begin to tell you, man. That was stupid. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with liking pop. I really like funk. Funk's a great genre. Funk is an underappreciated genre of music. I don't hear anybody talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire anymore, and I'm disappointed. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. I like Kool and the Gang. Gosh, who's the one that sings Rubber Band Man? I don't know. Or maybe I'm speaking... Maybe I'm just like getting that name wrong. Oh, man. Starts to jam. Oh, is it Redbone? No. I'm getting that wrong. I don't know. Oh, speaking of Redbone, Childish Gambino. Man, that guy is freaking great. I've been listening to him though forever. He's probably dated as hell now. I don't know. I don't know. Do kids call you Unc for listening to Childish Gambino these days? Back in my day. Yeah, I don't know what I could say that specifically makes you sound old as shit. Oh, damn, brother. Old as dirt. I keep bringing up age, and it's not because I'm, like, concerned about it. It's just I know there's, like, this really big disconnect between... Like, people are really quick nowadays. Especially, it seems like, the younger generation. Like, every single generation, I guess. But specifically younger ones. And I only say that because it really does seem like they're very quick. How do I get on that platform? They're very quick to just... I gotta watch this. Dude, I don't see a pathway out of this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to watch this and see if I can figure it out. God damn, they gotta make this complicated as shit. How the hell do you even get past, like... Obviously, I can get down there and get towards the end, but that's not getting it done. This is obviously entirely blocked off. That top portion... How do you even get there? Oh, man. No, I'm going out on my own terms. Going out on my own terms. Even if I can't figure it out. I think that just happens. Like, I made a joke about how in internet years I'm, like, ancient. And somebody said, you're not ancient. You're only, like, X age. And it's always people older than you that tell you you're still young. Haven't you noticed that? It's always people older than you that tell you you're still young. You never hear somebody who's, like, 15 years old going even up to a 21-year-old and saying, oh, you're young. You know what I mean? But basically anybody older than the 21-year-old is going to be like, oh, you're still so young. You have so much time. Da, 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 da. And it's like, brother, I don't, I just feel like that. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Is it a bad thing to tell like somebody that they're still young when you're older than them? Is that just like coping, or is that like something you honestly believe? I don't know. I mean, for me, when I do that, I just think about like all the experiences I hadn't had yet by that age. And that's mostly what I think of. I'm not necessarily thinking about anything other than that. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe it's this. Okay, maybe. No. Just gonna try to get on the platform. It doesn't hurt to try. That was not it. Man, I don't even know what I have going on for New Year's Day today, really. I mean, I know I have like a friend coming over for a little while, but they're not even staying till like New Year's like day, you know. They're not waiting until the clock hits midnight because they already had like another plan, but they wanted to hang out. Same with some other people. Believe it or not, I'm not very cool. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's like alone or damn near on. Well, I have a few people I'm spending time with, but I'm sure I'm not the only one doing some crazy thing. You know what I didn't really think about until I started talking to this one person, that like there's probably a lot of people that hit the strip club on New Year's. I I'm not big on going to the strip club, but somebody was talking about how they were working on, New Year's, and I thought to myself, man, there probably are a lot of guys who spend time, or women who spend time in the strip club on New Year's. I can't imagine doing that. Like I've talked to you guys about how I spend a lot of time with my family. I'll drink with them. I'll play video games. I'll do whatever. I cannot even fathom, not even at all, that I would be like, New Year's? I want to spend that at the strip club. No! That just sounds sad. It sounds sad, man. I mean, maybe those people are sad, but it sounds really depressing to spend New Year's at the strip club. I'm just full disclosure. That sounds really depressing. I don't know. I just feel like strip clubs in general are depressing. Like as a general rule of thumb. Oh, shit. I think I just figured out something. I made a discovery. I discovered. All right. Okay. Oh! No, that was... Okay. I'm still going to try and see if I can make this work. All right. Okay. Because that got me to somewhere other than just... No! What the heck was that? Yeah, I guess I just am curious, chat. Like, what is the oddest or weirdest or most unusual thing you've ever done on New Year's? Like, have you gone? Like, I don't know too many people. I don't know anybody. Not too many people. I don't know anybody who's spent their New Year's at a strip club. But do you? Because I don't. And I'm not saying that as if it's like, that doesn't make me better than you. Okay. Okay, I see it. I think I found the way. Oh no, this is not the way. uh, anyways, so. Yeah, I think my biggest thing here is just trial and error. You can't lose if you're just constantly trying to. No! Just gotta keep trying. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That just seems like a really odd thing to do. Like, I don't know. I mean, you go out with your friends and do that, but I don't even know. That just seems like an odd thing to do. I'd rather spend time with my family, personally. That's what I'd rather be doing, but that's me. Finally. Yep. Eat your Wheaties, kids. God, I don't know when that became a thing. Has anybody ever actually eaten Wheaties? Like, obviously Wheaties boxes are notorious for having, like, sports stars on them, but I've never actually ate Wheaties. I I would assume they're not very good because of that. I could tell you some of my favorite cereals though. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, S tier cereal. But you know what's a bit probably overrated? Gonna be so honest with you guys. What's probably overrated is Fruity Pebbles. I do not like Fruity Pebbles that much. Sorry, Kendrick. I know that's your favorite cereal, and I love you, bud. But I don't like Fruity Pebbles that much. I like Cocoa Pebbles better than Fruity Pebbles. Sorry, Kendrick. If you're seeing this, and I know you're probably not, Kendrick, but I love you, brother. And I know that, well, I don't. As much as you can have love in a parasocial relationship, never meet your heroes. I don't want to meet Kendrick because if he's bad, or if he's not someone I want to, if he's like a jerk to me or just dismissive or whatever else, it's like, dude, I literally own every single one of your albums on vinyl, including Section 80. And I don't even think they ever printed it on vinyl. My friend just bought it for me. I don't know where he got it. Like, I don't think they ever officially printed it, is what I'm saying. Because I was looking it up and I couldn't find it anywhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't like Fruity Pebbles that much. Like, they're okay. I'd eat it if somebody had them. They're not the worst cereal, but I don't like Fruity Pebbles. Again, sorry, Kendrick. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but I want to make this clear. It's not that if you like Fruity Pebbles, I'm not saying that you're wrong for liking Fruity Pebbles. That is not even remotely close to what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is obviously not where I needed to be. Let me see. That is a dead end. I'm just testing now to see where the heck I can go that's not here. Okay. That's a nothing burger. And I can't escape. This is my last resort. No. Favorite cereals. S tier cereals. Well, I mean, I obviously like Cocoa Pebbles a lot. I don't know if right now I would consider them an S tier cereal, but at one point I would have, for sure. Where the heck am I even supposed to go? Oh, here we go. Let's see if up here might do it. Nope, that is the same path. Maybe I just need to gain a lot of speed and try to make it across this thing. Let's go. Nope. Well, at least... Alright, let me try this again. One more time. Alright. Yeah, what's your guy? I like Fruit Loops a lot too. Fruit Loops are a really great cereal. I'm not going to say that they're S tier every time, but Fruit Loops is a great cereal. I wouldn't call it underrated or anything like that, but it is a good cereal. Alright, let me see if this is... I know... No! Okay, well, at least I know I can get across that. I want to just see what happens if I get across that. It's not even about, like, if I think it's the best path or whatever. I just want to see what happens when I get across it. You know, it's like if I can, then obviously there's got to be some sort of reason why they allow that to happen. Alright. I'm over here now. What happens if I go here? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. What happens if I go up here? I don't know. Maybe it's just the morning and that's why I'm talking about this so much. Oh! What is this? Did I find it? I don't know. I got 19 seconds to figure that out. I don't have enough momentum. No! God damn it. Okay. No, I didn't get to it. Whatever I did there. Sorry, guys. Yep, so Fruity Pebbles are overrated. That's the headline. Sorry, Kendrick. Fruity Pebbles are overrated. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that today, but it's going to be at least quite a few. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I can't get across that way, obviously. Alright. Oh, man, maybe that's it. Maybe I can... But I don't... Is that even a legit path? I think it is. I don't know. If I just... I don't know. I'm going to see what happens. I think if I just do that, I'm just going back to where I started. I'm not doing anything original. Okay. Well, let me see here. Damn. I'm going to go back to... Yeah, this is a crazy maze. I've no doubt about it. Oh, you know what? I know it's kind of funny because I'm playing Monkey Ball and I'm saying this, but I don't really like puzzles. I don't like puzzles. Puzzles suck. I think it's not like I think, oh, if you like puzzles, then screw you. That's not what I'm saying. If you don't chew Big Red, then you. No, I'm totally playing, guys. Oh, wow, okay. Well, at least we can get a real look at this whole ordeal. Okay, so if I make it up to there, I don't even do anything. So then what's the frickin' solution? I can't make that jump. There's no way I can gain the speed. Yeah. Goodness. Oh, here's another... I guess since we're talking about rap, I like ASAP Rocky a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me think. Who's an artist? I didn't like Playboi Carti at all to start, but he grew on me. Same with Juice WRLD. I think that whole like SoundCloud rap era, and I wouldn't necessarily put Playboi Carti under that umbrella, but I got really tired of that whole ordeal. Not because I don't know. I felt like everybody was kind of just a clone of each other, and that kind of got old for me. I'm just going to see if I can do anything with this. God, brother, they give you 0 time. I swear. Okay, we're done. Alright, they give me 0 time to do this, and then they wonder why I keep failing. Okay, we're just going to try to speed run this bitch. Alright, let's go. Going up here. Going up. Oh my god, okay. Trying to go up. We got up. Cool, cool. Okay, we're going back down. We're going down, down. Damn! Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish... I think part of the reason why rap is dead right now is because a lot of the young artists that were really good, you know, like, died. You know? It's kind of hard to keep rap moving forward when a whole generation of rappers, at least some of the most skilled ones, died. Like, if we lost 6ix9ine, I think the rap world would be a lot better off if we lost 6ix9ine and gained Juice WRLD back, or XXX Tentacion. I think if we had those guys back and lost guys like Trippy or 6ix9ine, and I'm not saying they should die, I'm just saying, like, I think those guys would have moved rap forward in a much bigger way than those guys have. And I can confirm that they aren't, because they're not doing jack. Like, at least Lil Yachty is experimenting and is a good producer. I don't even know what the heck Trippy's doing, but you know, I wish those guys would do more, but I'm just being honest. Like they're not gonna move the needle as to whether nobody is that is like a rapper that was around during that era. Like I think probably the best one that's still around is Lil Uzi Vert, and he's not done anything in I don't even know how long. Well, I guess do you guys consider Playboy Carti part of the SoundCloud era? I don't know if I really do. He's just got such a different sound to him compared to like most of those guys. But I don't know. Maybe people do. I know a lot of people hated on his last album. I was kind of indifferent towards it. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I know I got popular opinions now, but I'm not gonna be over here and be like, I'm not going to. One thing I'm not gonna do, but I'm gonna do right now for funsies, is Playboy Carti's album was so mid that it made my. Oh man, I don't even have. I can't. That it made me fall out. How about that? I couldn't think of a punchline until then. And that's such a dated thing too. Like that album is yeah, I don't know. I don't really keep up with modern pop culture very well. Like I just don't care. You know, I think at a certain point you just get tired of keeping up with what's trendy because it doesn't matter. It's not like I don't care to I mean, it's not a popularity contest for me to know like who's cool. I just don't care. If you think someone's a good artist, then appreciate them and I'm cool with that. I'm glad you appreciate the artists you like. I'm just saying I don't really care to keep up with like who's new and cool. I really don't. And if you do, then good for you. But that's just not my lane. I haven't been that way in a long time. Most of the time uh, I get more information as to what's popular and cool from just the algorithm and like my brother who's younger than me and just generally people I know who are a bit younger than me, who are online a lot more than me, than I do on my own. Like, just period. That's just how it is. And things change, and that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, look at that. I'm making a reference to Tupac in 2025. Oh, maybe it's this. That didn't do jack. What am I... I know that you can... Maybe... Okay, I'm going to look at this from an aerial perspective because I think that's going to make all the difference here. Oh, view stage. How am I failing to see that? Okay, jump right here. I wrap around. I jump up here. I go... Wait, no. How am I... Okay, I'm getting... Regardless of however I'm doing this, I'm getting up here, going around here. Wait. No, I go off here, jump over here, go up here, and then I was here. And if I jump up... Oh, okay. If I go across... Wait. That doesn't do anything for me. So, okay, I think I have to go up... Okay. No, that doesn't... So what the hell do I do? Oh, okay. I see. So I have to go from here, up this, into there, and then I gotta go down and onto that. Wow. That is going to be tricky. But I think it's the only way. So, let's give it a shot, I guess. Alright, here we go. Tricky, tricky, tricky. They're trying to trick me, but they can't. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. Can't trick me. Too cool and edgy. There we go. There we go. Going up. Just trying to gain speed. I don't even give a crap about getting the bananas. Oh, God. Come on, man. That's probably killed the whole run. Because you got to be so damn precise. Oh, wait. No. Okay. I got up here. Let me see if I can go up here and around here. And like I said, we got to make it through this. Yeah, we don't have the speed. It's over. Oh, it's because I missed that like one thing, man. All right. Got to go up here. Going around here. Going up here. Yeah, so I don't know. I just wish rap was still more mainstream. And that's probably going to be like the old man in me. I just don't care about country. I don't even understand how country's making a comeback. Like, who the hell cares about country? I guess there are like some. I think folk. Is folk music making a comeback? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not cool enough to be in the know. Oh! Nope. Goodbye. Got to start from square one. From zero, as Linkin Park would put it. Oh man, that's a dated... Well, Linkin Park's just old. I like them, but they're old. I'm not going to pretend like they're not. Okay. Gotta wrap around. Oh, man. No. Oh, my God. Okay. It's time to just fall off a cliff now. Because what else can we do? Oh, man, I'm getting tired of this. I'm like in the final world or something, and it looks like a giant battery or something. There's a lot of speakers. Because apparently baboons really enjoy speaker systems. Oh man, I really enjoy a good pair of headphones. Oh my gosh. I don't know, like, what do you guys... I think probably my favorite... I've been consistently using Bose for like... Okay, I need to jump off. I've wasted too much time. I love Bose. I stopped using them for working out. I got some AirPods because I have an iPhone. I know, I'm basic. And they're pretty good. The third ones are, or AirPod 3s or whatever. I know people had some pretty negative things to say about the first couple of renditions of it, but I'd say the third one's pretty solid. I don't even know if I'd say the sound quality is better, but I like how they sit in your ear better than some of the Bluetooth earbuds I've had from Bose, and maybe that's just because I'm not using the right size or something. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Okay, we're trying to get up. Oh, shit. We can use this. No. I'm going to see if I can't. I'm going to see. Yeah, maybe... I'm just thinking, what can I do here? Anyways. Yeah, so I've been using Bose. I remember when Beats were like a really big thing, but they've kind of died down. I think Apple kind of killed it, to be honest. I don't think that they just stopped marketing them well. It used to be cool because it was like something that Dre used, a big freaking producer, obviously. And so everybody was like, dude, if Dr. Dre's slapping his name on it, I want it, because it's probably really quality. I remember when they first came out, not because, Dr. Dre or whatever, but it was just like everybody wanted them. it was insane. It was a whole movement. Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was still like a lot of people wanted them because they were seen as like the cool thing for sure. Like that, there's no line there. They definitely were the big thing at the time for sure. All right. Oh man, come on. I'm getting close. I just don't know how I'm gonna make that little thing. Yeah, but if I can't, I can't use crappy headphones and earbuds. I just can't. As you can see, I just can't use them. I don't know why, but I just, ever since I've gotten, oh, another pair I used to use all the time was this pair of Audio Technica ones back when basically everything had an aux jack attached to their phone. It still worked for them, but they weren't like necessarily like used for, they weren't known for being used for like mobile devices, like to say the very least. I'm just not, okay. Okay. Trying to get up this ramp. Trying to get up this ramp. Come on, baby. Okay. Trying to gain the speed. No. What the fuck? I was basically there. Maybe this is it? No. Okay, let me look at this map again. I'm just looking at this map. Is there any other way to get there? So, obviously I'm here. We go up here, that's blocked, but there's really no other way. I don't think. I'm just trying to... Well, there's this giant platform that you could try to make the jump, but I don't see that helping. I don't see that. And I don't even think you can get to it. If you can, it would be a freaking miracle. I think that's it. I can't... Maybe we can... I'm going to try one more time just from that thing. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I'm just going to give it a shot because why the heck not? Maybe that was... If it's this stupidly simple, I'm going to be a little frustrated. I'm not going to lie because I've wasted so much time trying to do it in a more complicated way. Okay. Let me try this. Okay, going up here, going up there. Nope. That did not do it. Not at all. Maybe I can use it to... I mean, that could have flung me far, honestly. No, I'm not really seeing it. No. I'm just trying to see if I can get anywhere with this, and it's just like, no, man. Not today. Okay. Okay, trying to go back here. Damn. Whatever. We're trying to get in strong now. Oh, wait, I totally screwed that up. Wait, let me see what I can do. I just want to see. Like, because it looks like from here, there's absolutely nothing to do. Alright, like, I'm going to be so honest. It looks completely futile. Nope, that's not working. Alright, anyways. Man, all I can help think about when I'm doing this is just like, how did certain Twitch streamers like get so big? Like, you know what I mean? like some of these guys, it's not even that like I dislike them or something like that. I genuinely wonder because some of them are just talking their shit, you know. They're not really saying anything prophetic. They're just talking shit. And that's kind of why I don't understand. I don't understand why they get rewarded for just talking for just talking trash. I don't understand why the algorithm does that. No. Why does everybody just have to talk trash around here? And that's all it takes. That's all it takes to become famous anymore. I remember back in my day, you used to have to actually do something. No, I'm just. Yeah, do something like, I don't know, make a giant bacon sandwich or something. It was nothing special. I mean, I will say, while I do think videos required more creativity and maybe like some fun because they were like sketches and things like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I messed that up. I think I'm messing this up right now. I don't know. I'm just going to see where this goes. Okay. I'm going to just see where some of this stuff goes that's not related to this little path I've been trying to make for myself. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what works and what doesn't, frankly. Oh. You know, let me try to go all the way up, just because why not? I haven't done that yet. Yeah, so, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's consistency or... I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe... Why are you here? What have you done that is so special? Yeah, I don't think this is either going to give me the... That certainly did not give me the momentum I needed. Time to ball out, cause... Or fall out. Yeah, you can't really ball out when you suck. Fun fact. Fun fact. You can't do well if you suck. Oh my god. Oh man. I don't even know. Like, I haven't. One thing I will say that streaming has done in my life has made it to where I'm basically working or doing this. So my house has gotten a lot messier. Why did I do that, man? Why did I go? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going up because I wanted to see what was out there. What's up here? Let me see what's up here. What's up here, baby? Let's check it out. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, what? This is like a different way. Entirely. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shoot. Let's give this a shot. I haven't even done that a single time. Yeah, of course they're not going to make it that obvious either. So, yeah. Wait. Hold up. I feel like I screwed something up. I did. I don't know what, but I screwed something up. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we're moving forward. Oh, damn. Keep moving forward. Oh, that is something I would like to add for the record. I love Kid Cudi. He was one of my favorite artists growing up. And I know he helped a lot of people get through a lot of shit. So I have a lot of respect for him. Although I thought it was funny how in Kid Cudi's documentary that he was like, when they brought up Speeding Bullet to Heaven, because it was like, you know, obviously nobody liked it. It had like Beavis and Butthead parts in it and all this stuff that was just kind of odd for an album. And so a lot of people did not like it. And he just was like, I don't want to talk about it, as if it was like this really dark period in his life. And maybe it was, but I just think it's funny regardless. Like, not like he's bad for not wanting to talk about it, but it's just kind of funny that he has to frame it. I feel like he's framing it that way, not because he actually had, like, because he doesn't want to talk about it, because it was, I don't know. It's just like it's an easy album to say I don't want to talk about because it is pretty trash. Like, let's be real here. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, finally, my man. That's what I was screwing up on. I wasn't giving enough of that momentum to that side. We finally did it. We still got a chance. No. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm on a new one. I was almost going to take that the exact same way I took the maze, and then I'm like thinking to myself, wait a minute. Wait one gosh darn second here. I don't think that's the answer. Let's just go around the entire thing. This steel, I don't know what it wraps around. That stair doesn't look like it does anything. This stair might do something. Let's check this out. We got 30 seconds. I don't think we're going to make it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just falling off this cliff. There's no way this is... Hey guys, if you have any problems, the easiest solution by far is throwing yourself off a cliff. Just kidding, I don't actually recommend that at all. Alright, I'm just saying... Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No! Okay. Okay, if we go up those stairs. Oh, if you go up those stairs and those stairs. Wait. You want to go up these red ones. You get to the red ones. Oh, you gotta go all the way around back. Brother, that ain't fun. Ain't nobody want to be doing that. Wait, hold up. I can also go up this one, it looks like. Yeah, and then I can... No, I can't actually. It looks like only the red ones from the back. Alright. Gotta hit it from the back. No, just... Wait, what the... Beep? Nah. Seriously, I thought there was... Isn't there like an entrance from the back here? Oh, okay. I overshot it. Oh, that's probably going to ruin this round, but I'll just hit retry if worst case scenario. Oh, what? That's not the solution either. What is the solution, sir? Climbing up these stairs is making me a frickin' slowpoke. Tell you what. Climbing stairs. Okay, we're done. Sorry, guys. We gotta start from the beginning. Because I suck at this game. Oh, man. I was hoping that I could just kind of curve it. Oh, wait. What the hell? I didn't... I'm starting to frustrate myself. Don't even trip, guys. Don't even trip. We got this. That is not it either. Why am I even doing that? Okay. It's this one, I believe. Okay. Nope. That is not it. And it's not the red one. Where the heck is it? Is it only this one off to the side that... Okay, apparently it is. Alright, well, I gotta retry, because there's no way I'm gonna... Alright. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Everybody clap your hands. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. How are you even supposed to get up this? Damn. Okay, they made that difficult on purpose. No, you know what? I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. What? Not by returning to the main menu. By going off a cliff! Oh. Those batteries are... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm falling off a cliff again. I'm pretty... Yeah, those are batteries. What are giant batteries doing in here? It's called... I don't get that. Giant batteries and speakers. Okay, man. But I guess I don't have to get it, you know? It's not about me. Oh my gosh. None of this is about me. It's not about me. It's about the children. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've talked about food so much so far on this. It's not like I'm obsessed with food, but I guess you have to eat food to live. Oh my god. Okay, going up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Now the greatest difficulty of all the stairs is, yeah, it's this set. Problem is, if I go too damn hard, I'm just gonna fall off. I guess I gotta try. I know. Okay, okay. Made it onto these. Gotta go up this. Gotta go up, gotta go up, gotta go up. Okay. Damn. I was getting close. I gotta do better on that one. On that one stairwell, I am definitely a little bit behind. Oh god. Don't tell me I... Yeah, I was about to say, if I don't have the momentum to go up even that, like, come on, brother. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay, we're done with this round. It is just crazy how at this point, like, if you don't just get things just right, like, that's pretty much the end. And that's why I'm doing this, because it's like, I know I'll have, like, 1 second remaining, and then it'll be, you know, just like what I don't... If I can avoid that, I'm going to. Like, outright, I'm going to avoid that. Because I don't want to deal with that. Who the heck does? Alright? Like, seriously. Okay? Oh my gosh, I just screwed that up. Alright, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try. I'm not just gonna give up. I promise. Okay. Got up that one. Got up that. Okay, moving up this one, moving up this one. Okay, got that. Gonna move up this one. Hopefully, we're moving up, moving up. We got 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. Okay. I didn't know where to go, but I knew it wasn't... I knew it wasn't going to be good. Whatever it was, I knew it wasn't going to... Okay, there's like one little final stairwell over there. Okay, retrying. You know, it's like if on the simple ones I'm already screwing up, I'm not going to take the time to go through them all. Like, it's just not going to happen, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Alright. Okay, I screwed up again. Okay. I think my least favorite game that I've recently bought was actually um, the Sonic Cross World Racers, just because I suck at it and the mechanics are like difficult for me to adjust to compared to like, you know, I just wish I could play Mario Kart on here without a copyright strike. Is really what this boil. Well, no. Gotta retry. Yeah, I know that's not what everyone wants to hear. I know people love their games and are very, you know, care deeply about their games. I'm just saying I don't like that particular one. I'm not saying you're wrong for liking it. That's not what I'm saying at all. You are not wrong for liking the games and the things you like. Okay, done. I know I'm just getting very much so just done with this. Like, if I screw up, I know I'm not going to have the time to reclaim it. So it's just like, forget it. But if you guys had done this as many times as I had, you'd probably be equally done. Oh my gosh. We're done. I'm enjoying just hitting the retry button. You know how many times I've hit the retry button? Every single match I have tried to just finish this for you guys, regardless of how bad I do. But with this, I know I need it. I'm in a time crunch. I can't just do that. And I'm sorry. Yep. I'm in a time crunch. They know that. They're forcing it on me. I don't want to be in a time crunch. Who the hell does? I hate being like in a time crunch. I hate it in real life. Like, actually hate it. Who likes being in a time crunch though? For real. Like, who does? Nope, gotta go back. This, I'm gonna try to go back up because I know that with that little bit of momentum, you can get up it. Now for this, okay, I see. I see where you need to fall. And boom! We finally got there. Jeez Louise. Oh. All right. Well, we have been on for 2 hours. It is New Year's Eve. This was the New Year's Eve special, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed talking and just hanging out, and I hope you subscribe, follow, all the things, no matter what platform you're watching this on. And I just hope you have a good day. Talk to you guys tomorrow.